Yo, what's up guys, Dimes HD here, and today we're going to be reacting to the FC26 official gameplay deep dive. So they're getting into it early this year with gameplay. So before we get into it guys, hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more, and let me know what you guys think about FC26. Are you guys going to be pre-ordering it, or are you going to wait for it to come out? I don't think I'm going to pre-order it, I'm just going to buy it when it comes out. But let's see the gameplay, let's see what EA are talking about, and let's see if it's the same jargon as the last cycles, which it probably is. Let's roll.
Make gameplay better. Those three words summarize our full focus this year. An overhauled gameplay experience that's responsive, rewarding, and powered by your feedback. Here's what's new. First, we separated gameplay into two presets. Competitive gameplay, customized for more responsiveness and player control in online modes. And authentic gameplay, tuned for more realism in offline modes, so that your experience is tailored to where and how you play. Second, we refined the gameplay fundamentals across.
So basically, they're going to have the authentic gameplay offline, and the regular gameplay is going to be online. Who plays offline FIFA that much? Like, let's be real, a lot of people do not play the computer anymore, so if it's not online everything, then really people aren't going to be playing it that much, because let's be real, a lot of people don't play the computer, especially on a sports game like FIFA. A lot of people are not playing the AI that much. A lot of people don't even play squad battles, so that's kind of
Across all modes. Pace, passing, tackling, saves, physicality, everything to address your most requested changes. And third, we added a host of other exciting community-inspired features and updates, from new player roles and playstyles to a high contrast mode. Let's start with the biggest change, and something you've been very vocal about: splitting gameplay into two separate experiences based on where and how you play. For the first time, online modes like Football Ultimate Team and Clubs will have their own tailored gameplay preset called Competitive Gameplay, while offline modes like Manager and Player Career will default to Authentic Gameplay. Competitive gameplay is fast, dynamic,
I'm sorry, I forgot about career mode. I don't play career modes. Yeah, I don't play offline that much, so I forgot about career mode.
and attacking football that rewards you for skill, timing, and quick decision making. It's designed to feel extra responsive, give you more control on the pitch, and deliver a more consistent gameplay experience. Passing feels quicker, dribbling feels more dynamic, the paciest players feel more explosive. We've even chosen the most responsive animations to keep matches feeling fast and smooth. Auto tackles and blocks are less common, encouraging you to take control in defense. And you'll be rewarded for great timing with fewer tackles bouncing back to your opponent. Goalkeepers will also parry the ball to safety more often, reducing the number of frustrating rebound goals that feel out of your control. Every detail of the competitive gameplay experience is built to deliver on those three community priorities: responsiveness, consistency, and control. Authentic gameplay, our preset for career, is immersive, realistic football that emulates how the real-world game looks, feels, and plays. Designed to deliver a simulation gameplay experience, from true physics to our most realistic animations, capturing the same pace and unpredictability that makes football great. Authentic gameplay will still feel responsive, but matches will be less rapid-fire than in FUT.
Yeah, so basically the authentic is going to be like real life. They're going to try to get it as real life as possible, as you see the slipping and falling, or you can see the sweat or the little stuff when they trip, or the grass blades coming off the ground. The realism gameplay, for people who want that super realistic real life, that's going to be for them the authentic gameplay. The whatever they call it, the competitive is going to be online. It's going to be like regular FIFA. So the people who want the super realistic, that's going to be for them.
In that last-minute corner or goal-saving tackle,
which makes a lot of sense, because I mean, some people want super realistic gameplay. Like me, I've called for like, hey, why is this not a foul? Why is this that? Oh, it should be more realistic and stuff. So I guess I will probably like this, the more authentic gameplay, but it's going to be a lot slower. So that'll be interesting to test out.
The real-world gravitas that we know our career players love. And in contrast to competitive gameplay, things like AI defending will be tuned differently to reflect how important teamwork is in football. Although competitive and authentic are customized for different styles of play, you'll still be able to toggle between both presets in kickoff and career to tailor your gameplay experience. Our second big gameplay innovation for FC26 applies to both competitive and authentic gameplay. a focus on refining what we call the gameplay fundamentals. Goalkeeping, agility, tackles and interceptions, passing and dribbling, attacking movement, and physicality. Here's what we've heard over the last year and how we rework those fundamentals to address your feedback. Goalkeepers are inconsistent.
Yes,
Expect keepers to be smarter and more consistent in FC26. We're using machine learning to train them in hundreds of thousands of in-game situations to find the best positioning, including those little micro steps world-class keepers use to close the angle. Changing directions feels so heavy. Players can now turn quicker and accelerate more explosively in any direction, making everyone feel more agile and responsive. And we've continued to tune the relative pace of players to ensure that the fastest players feel like the quickest ones on the pitch. Tackles and interceptions often bounce back to my opponent. This is a big one we've dedicated hundreds of hours to improving, and now you'll be more likely to win the ball cleanly and retain possession in those moments. Passing and dribbling feels sluggish. Both of these are more responsive in FC26. Passing and dribbling will feel different between competitive and authentic, but they'll both be more fluid and reactive than last year to ensure that the game feels dynamic and in your control. My teammates need to make better runs. We agree that fluid attacking movement is key to fun and dynamic gameplay, and we've retuned the runs your teammates will make as you progress up the pitch to give you even more options and support. I can't protect the ball when pressed. We've created brand new ways for you to use physicality to shield the ball in FC26. By pressing the shield button, you can now seal off your opponent as they try to press you or bump them with your shoulder as you dribble to make a bit of space. Low drivens used to be great. We're bringing back a community favorite mechanic and improving them. Low drivens can now be triggered on demand by double tapping the shoot button. And this can be applied to all shot types, allowing you to turn...
So they actually bring... I mean, low drivens are back in 25. I don't really know how to do them. I think you gotta like press B. I don't know if you double tap B in FC25 because I don't really do too many low drivens, but I'm pretty sure there was a time period where they took low drivens out of the game, but low drivens are back in the game now. Those shots were so good. I think, what's that, FIFA 19, FIFA 20, those drivens were super, super overpowered. So that's going to be interesting to see because usually anything they show in these deep dives, usually in the game, is going to be pretty overpowered. So we'll have to see how low drivens and how OP they're going to be off rip because we all know every single cycle there's something that's going to be overpowered. Usually the stuff they show in these gameplay deep dives or trailers, it's going to be overpowered more than likely off rip because they can't really get the balance right. But a lot of this stuff is just marketing. A lot of it is just talking. I would have to play the game and see it. I'll believe it when I see it because EA have said all this stuff before, and then the game comes out and it's the same nonsense as the last cycle. And they drag people in by adding these icons or adding these certain players or whatever, and it draws people in like Ibra. It's like Ibra's a big one this year. Like they put Ibrahimovic on the cover because they know people who are fans of Ibrahimovic or the nostalgia trip are gonna buy the game, gonna pre-order it off rip to get him, and you know you're not gonna pack him. Like, let's be real. So it is what it is, man. Like I said, I'll believe it when I see it. When the game comes out, we'll see. Because yeah, a lot of this is just talking.
Turn your finesse or power shots into low drivens with a second tap. This also replaces timed finishing, meaning that precision shooting will now become the primary skill-based mechanic for scoring goals.
So that's going to replace time finishing. So time finishing is going to be taken out. So time finishing is going to be taken out, and precision shooting is going to be the thing. So actually, I was playing a little bit with precision shooting on FC25, and it's all right. But precision shooting, you got to know how to aim that ball, because if you miss aim, it's going to go way off in the crowd somewhere. So that's going to be interesting. So time finishing is out. That's interesting. That's huge, because actually time finishing, a lot of people did a lot of time finishing last year, especially if you could get it down. If you could hit a green time finish, more than likely the ball's hitting the back of the net. And it wasn't really something that I utilized that much, so it being taken out, that's interesting.
Each of these updates to gameplay fundamentals is designed to address the most common feedback we get, and together set a better foundation for the overall gameplay experience.
See how they got the pre-order at the bottom? Like, that's
another widely requested feature.
What am I pre-ordering? The game's no, like, I haven't got my hands on it. I don't know how the game feels. What is there to pre-order? I'm pre-ordering hopes and dreams. No.
We're excited to add this year is high contrast mode. We've made high contrast mode customizable so you can create a visual experience that's best for what you need. You'll be in control of the colors of each team, the keepers, the ball, the referee.
Oh, okay.
And you'll even be able to turn off player or stadium shadows.
Oh, okay. That's for people who are like colorblind. Yeah, that is colorblind stuff. The player shadows, that's good. That's for everybody. Oh my god, those stadiums with like the half sun, half shadows. Oh, those are terrible, but it's probably only offline.
Us adjust the overall pitch saturation.
But that's good.
We've also added simplified skill moves, allowing you to perform a relevant skill with a simple flick of the right stick in a given direction.
Interesting.
We're introducing 5 new playstyles in FC26.
Okay, here we go.
Precision header, aerial fortress, game changer for those flair finishers, inventive for flair passers, and enforcer, which dials up those improvements to off-ball shielding. You'll also see new player roles in FC26 that epitomize the modern game. Ball-playing keeper, wide back, inverted wingback, and box crasher. Just like the other player roles, these new roles are opportunities to customize your tactical approach and push beyond a rigid formation. Great gameplay is at the heart of what makes an FC game fun. That's why we're so excited about FC26. The split of competitive and authentic gameplay allows us to customize and improve your experience based on where and how you play. And refined fundamentals across the game deliver on your feedback,
so that's gonna be
making
the big push.
gameplay more responsive, consistent, and rewarding. There's so much more coming to FC26. Look out for more info in our upcoming deep dives.
So that's going to be the big push. It's going to be this competitive versus authentic gameplay. That's going to be the big push. Let me see if they have a link at the bottom where we can look into this a little bit more with all the pitch. Yeah, I want to look at the pitch notes because I want to see the new play styles and all that stuff for you guys. So we just went over all this stuff. Let's see if we can find where is, because pretty much with the dribbling and stuff, once again, a lot of this stuff, the goalies are going to be more consistent, bounce backs. Once again, we'll believe it when we see it. You believe it when you see it. That's just one of those things. You believe it when you see it. When the game comes out and we actually play it, because we all know they said this last year, they said it the year before, they say it the year before, and they don't deliver on their promises. It's just like, I don't even know how I would describe it. Like, I'm trying to come up with some like analogy or something. Maybe I could come up with something, but it's just like you're getting promised something by somebody like that you like or whatever, and they keep, I don't know, some stupid shit, but they keep lying to you or whatever, some stupid, because that's what EA is, they lie. They're like politicians or something, man. They just lie. So we'll have to see. We have removed the agile dribbling mechanic due to its low usage and make the shielding controls more consistent. So they removed agile dribbling. I don't know. A lot of people didn't use agile dribble. I don't think LTRT. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know. I think I've used it a little bit. Contextual agile dribbling is removed. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. Explosive sprint. Run styles adjusted runs to be more natural and explosive to reflect the pace. So the run styles are going to be a little bit different. Attack versus defender speed. Improve the speed of differentiation between attackers versus defenders to achieve an improved balance between the two. So let's see. So this is how it looks on FC25. See how slow that is? See, that's slow. See? And now on FC26. It's a little bit quicker. So they just sped it up. It's the same system or whatever. So we'll see. I don't know. Explosive. Agility minimum 65. Agility extreme 10. Acceleration minimum 80. Height has been separated. Max height maximum 6 foot. Female height maximum 5'4". Lengthy. Strength and agility. Acceleration minimum. Male height. Okay, so all this stuff. The jockey's been improved. More agile and responsive. Turns. Once again, there's a lot of gameplay stuff. A lot of the stuff you're not really going to notice until the game comes out. Like, we have to actually play the game. Because this is marketing. It's like, oh, they're going to do this. Oh, we're going to do that. Oh, we're going to bring this in. Oh, and then you get the game, and it's the same shit as last year. So, goalie, same thing with the bounce backs, the parries, the dumb decisions from the goalie. Believe it when I see it when the game comes out. That's all I got to say really on that. Because with the goalie stuff, they did make some stupid decisions. Like, why would the goalie parry it over there? Or why wouldn't they catch it in that situation? Or why did they do that certain thing? I mean, the computer could tweak out or whatever. So that'll be interesting to test out. Definitely going to have to hit some shots or whatever to see how the goalies react in the new game. So that'll be interesting to see. Obviously, with the goalkeeper movement, I don't know. By analyzing count scenario, the AI can now better cut down angles and react to different types of attacks. It's only active in certain situations, and you use the position of goalkeeper. The system is inactive. Okay, yeah. Volumetric and see, it's just a lot of fucking marketing and jargon. It is what it is with all this stuff. Yeah, cross claiming where the goalie catches it, one-on-one situations. This is just a lot of stuff where it's just you'll believe it when the game comes out. Tackle outcomes, improve logic with stand or slide tackle the ball to a teammate. Shot blocked added a new deflection control system to make block shots put the ball away from danger, which makes sense. If somebody blocks a shot, it shouldn't block and go right back to the other team. Like, that's stupid. And that doesn't happen. I know I'm going to get credit. It doesn't happen in real life, but, like, it doesn't. Like, if you block a shot, it's usually going to go out for a corner or ricochet somewhere else. Like, it's not just going to go right to the other team. Interceptions, added a new deflection control system to try to keep possession. Tackled opponents. Opponents will feel the effects of a tackle more severely when dispossessed of the ball by playing a realistic reaction after a tackle, thereby reducing the likelihood of them recovering. Oh, so they added an animation after a tackle. Like, you know how you get frustrated in real life when somebody tackles you off the ball and you get mad or whatever. Well, not get mad, but whatever, you lost the ball. So they added some, okay. I see. So that'll be interesting to see how those animations work in the next cycle, because a lot of these animations that they add that could tweak with the computer. It's a bunch of stuff. Tackle spam, improve logic for tackle spamming to make delayed after a missed tackle more consistent. Tackles from behind, reduce the effect of that. That's huge. These are huge things, but once again, it's one of those scenarios where it's like you have to play the game and see how it is in game, because when they show it in these trailers and stuff, they're going to show the best clips. They're going to show the best stuff because they're trying to sell a product. They're not going to show the glitches and the bad. So, passing angles, rebalance, animation restrictions to allow passing cover. Okay, faster animations. Shooting. Low-driven's addition to time finishing removal. So, low-driven shots, low-driven finesse, low-driven trivela, low-driven flare, low-driven power, low-driven volley, low-driven header. For the chip shots, timed finishing has been removed. In general, we felt time finishing didn't add meaningful skill depth and proved difficult to balance. It disproportionately rewarded long-range shots and felt inconsistent in high-pressure moments. Removing it allows us to balance shooting and produce more consistent outcomes. So, time finishing is out of FC26. That's going to be interesting because a lot of people have gotten used to time finishing, so that's going to be kind of interesting to see how people adjust to that. So yeah, all this stuff, defending positioning, attack positioning with the runs and all that stuff. Let's see if we can find the stuff about the play styles, box outs, control the ball on first touches. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is just gameplay jargon and stuff. Like I said, it's just one of those things that I just have to play the game and see. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of that's just babble. What else are we looking for? Authentic gameplay. That's going to be the big push. Authentic versus competitive gameplay. That's going to be like the big thing. That's going to be the big thing in the next cycle. So as you can see, they got gameplay style, weather, player speed, shooting, and little stuff. So in the authentic gameplay, they're going to have snow on the ground. The grass is going to be coming up. You might see a divot in the grass. You could probably I don't know, hear the players breathing and shit. I don't know. That'll be interesting though. Yeah, I'm trying to see where's this stuff about these play styles, because they got new play styles. Oh, the saturation thing as well. Yeah, that's gonna be for people who like got colorblind and stuff. That's like colorblind stuff. Play styles. Oh, here we go. Play styles. Let's see if they got it. New play styles. So we got Aerial Fortress. So this is going to be a defensive player who dominates aerial battles only in defensive scenarios. This reconfigures the former aerial play style to give it a more defensive. So that's going to be good in the air. It's basically aerial from the last FIFA or the FC cycle. So that's going to be good. That's going to be a huge play style. Precision header. This is going to be good probably on players with very, very high heading accuracy. An offensive player who specializes in controlled, accurate headers rather than just raw power towards the goal. Refined in the former power header play style with more focus on aerial battles and heading accuracy. Inventive. A player specializes in creative passing, combining and refining the former Flair and Trivela. So this is going to refine the former Flair and Trivela playstyles, and they just renamed it Inventive. Okay? So Fancy and Trivela passes are performed with improved accuracy. Fancy and Trivela passes are performed with greatly improved accuracies with the Playstyle Plus. Okay. Game changer. So this is going to be somebody who comes in and dictates games, I'm assuming, right? I think. A player who is known for extraordinary and unconventional finishes, combining and refining from the former Flair and Trivela playstyles. Fancy and Trivela shots are performed with improved accuracy. Playstyle Plus is going to be great accuracy. Okay, so Enforcer. A physical attacker who takes control through shielding and when initiating contact while dribbling. So this is going to be somebody who's going to be good with the shielding and initiating contact. So maybe like a Haaland, a Ronaldo, somebody who's really, really physical, Lukaku, somebody like that. Somebody big body would be doing something like that. So this is an example of what that play style will do if it'll play. Because I know my these videos kind of don't play that much. Let me see. Yeah, see, somebody big body, real big body, physical. See, but what the Enforcer, see, you see what they do right there? Move, yeah, move, get out the way. Fuck out the way. Okay, that's cool. So that's going to be the Enforcer one. That's the game changer one, Enforcer. Okay. Relentless play style. So they're going to have Relentless, Relentless and Relentless Plus will now also contribute to the increase of speed for short-term stamina. Okay, so that's stamina. Whatever, Josh. That's how you say it. What are you doing? But anyway, more flexible roles, versatile focus. Okay, so they added more roles as well. So winger, versatile winger. So let's read about this. So with the new, more flexible roles, attack positioning, players are less constrained by their roles. New versatile focus to make specific roles less rigid. Added more focuses to existing roles based on feedback. Drastically reduce the negative impact of being out of position. At launch, players will have more position of role pluses and plus pluses. Players can go beyond the fourth position in FC26. There will be more players with role plus pluses throughout FC26's game cycle. So these are the 4 new roles that we're going to read about. Wide back, a central defender who opens wide to cover for fullback. So basically a central defender, he'll go out wide and cover for your fullback when they press forward. But that could be a problem because they're not in the middle. Ideally part of a back 3, correct. You wouldn't do. I don't think you would do that in a 4. A wide back can occupy the fullback position if they are not present in the formation or if they go up for correct. Because when they go wide out back, that middle is open. Somebody's got to cover that spot. So if you don't have somebody dropping, that could lead to counterattacks. So that would be a risk you would take. Inverted wingback, a moderate attacking fullback that gets forward and adopts a central position high up the pitch when their team has the ball, depending on the focus, can play as a playmaker or a shadow striker. So you're going to be taking a risk pushing your wing back forward and they kind of get in that attacking position. You just have an extra player forward. Box crasher, a defensive midfielder who can get forward to join the attack, making trailing runs into the box if the opportunity arises. Is slow to return to their defensive duty. So a box crasher will not be focused on the defense. It's basically like if you need to attack, put another player forward, and you need to get a goal or something, then you will put that attacking, not attacking, but that type of play style on. Ball playing keeper, a modern ball playing goalie. Neuer, first person that comes to mind, a ball playing goalkeeper. Build up play as a passing option, or Onana. Onana plays ball playing goalkeeper as well, and stays on their line when the team is in defense. So new focus, versatile, replaces complete. Used to allow players to be more flexible and less restrictive to new focuses on existing roles. So they're going to have all this stuff, all these roles, wide, mid, box to box, half winger. All this stuff was pretty much in the game with the roles and stuff. You guys know about player role. I don't have to go over player roles. Only the new ones. Really, these are going to be interesting to see. Box crasher, ball playing, inverted, wide back. But all these roles have pretty much been in the game already. So I'm pretty sure you guys know about these. Tweaked all roles positioned to allow for more space in play. Stoppers and center backs who step up will attempt to do so more safely and efficiently. Okay. Tweaked wide mids and fullbacks attacking roles positioned to avoid congestion in the wings. Inverted wing back build up. So that's how it's going to look. So an inverted wing back is going to be a modern attacking fullback who gets forward and adopts a central position. So this Robertson, he starts in this, but he'll be up here. See, this is this new shit. Like, before, soccer has become a football. I know it's probably been in the sport for, but all this new, all this inverted and overlapping, all this, no, overlapping was in the sport, but inverted where fullbacks are going, the attacking fullback, before it was simple, soccer was simple. You played a 4-4-2 or whatever, the wingers did all the attacking. Now fullbacks got to get forward now. Like, fullbacks are almost like they got to be involved in the build-up now. It's wild how football has evolved over the last 10 to 15 years. Because before, the back four was just responsible for defending. Now, everybody's got to be able to play make now. Shit, the defender's got to be able to use their fucking feet. The goalie, the fullback. Before this back four, all you had to do was defend. All the talented, creative playmakers would be the midfielders. That's why the best technically gifted people are in the midfield, because they can open up locks. Wingers and stuff. The striker. But now, everybody's got to play make. Even the strikers got to get in now. You got to be able to build up as a striker. Now, before, the striker would just be up front to score. Now the strikers got to drop in and do shit. Now, it's crazy, but it's crazy how football has evolved over the past few years, man. It's absolutely wild. 2 new attacking corner kick assignments, top of the box, defensive cover, threat maker for defensive, post watcher, near post, back post. Okay, so they've added near post, back post, target player, top of the box, and defensive cover. Okay, so for corners, that's good. Left throw-in taker, right throw-in taker. Okay, so that's cool. So left throw-in taker, right throw-in taker. Okay. Corner kick. So they got people on the left side, they'll throw in the ball, a certain player. And the right side, you can have them throw in. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's good. Okay, that's cool. A lot of stuff with the UI and systems, out of position indicator, shortcut and squad to take you directly to active tactics, spider chart. Okay, changes to tactic codes. It's just a bunch of technical stuff. I don't really care about all this stuff. That's kind of boring. It probably does matter. Oh, okay, so it's like a little chart thing, like on 2K, where like the thing will go in more if they're like out of balance or out of. Okay. So it'll be more strength in the attack, but it'll be weaker in the defense. I think that's what it means. Like, where you either get the more balance, or if you want a formation that's more attacking, or if you want something that's more defensive. Okay, that makes sense. We'll work with your existing formation to give you a version of the tactic that maintains your current formation and suits your players. Okay, that's cool. That's a cool thing. That'll probably be very, very utilized, obviously, with all the teams. Rush, we want to allow players to play. They added, yes, you could be the goalie now. That's cool. They should have had that in this year. I don't know why that's new. See, they always add stuff later on and act like it's something new. No, that should have been in FC25. But now you can play as the goalie, so you can actually play with 5 people now, which is what it should have been anyway. That should have been like that. So that's good. You could be a goalie, even though I don't like playing goalie. Goalie is boring. They won't add game chat and Rush. They're not gonna add game chat. I wish they would. That would make for good content. Talking shit. That would make for good content, but EA aren't doing that. They did that like 10 years ago in FIFA 14, like clubs. They ain't doing that. Because that would make really good content. So these are the new skill moves. Explosive step over, advanced heel flick. Keep an eye on these skill moves. Drag to chop, elastico, trickster rainbow. All of these skills are going to be OP. At least 1 or 2 of them. Because every time they add something, it's OP. And that's got explosive in the name. So expect people to be abusing that. So that's going to be interesting. So this is going to be the flick right stick. So this is a drag to chop. Oh boy, that looks deadly. Click, click. That's the advanced heel flick, trickster rainbow. Can you imagine somebody doing that to you in real life? That elastico is nasty. Explosive step over. Oh, okay. Simple skill move. So you flick the right stick and they'll do roulette. Okay. What skill? Right stick, you flick it to the side. What move is he going to do? Burba spin. Oh, so if you flick the stick, it'll allow for more moves. Okay. But yeah, that drag the chop. Click, click. Oh, yeah, that's going to be good. Advanced heel flick. Look at that rainbow flick. Can you imagine somebody doing that? There's somebody out there in the world who knows how to do that shit. That's nasty work. Man, shit. As soon as they did that shit, it's no more ball, bro. It's all foul time, bro. Nah, man. Nah, that'd be so disrespectful, bro. That would actually hurt my ego, man. Nah, there's somebody to turn around backwards and fucking rainbow flick it over. Nah, man. I would get so mad. Adjusted fake shot that stops the transition. Enable goalies to do more skill moves such as ball rolls, body feints, and roulette. Okay, so the goalies can do more skill moves. Okay. Player name bar. Okay, that's cool. Show the player name bar will show the skill moves. Oh, okay. This is cool. Match performance ratings. Okay, we all know about this stuff. Yeah, the match performance stuff. It's going to show more in-depth stuff. Okay. Set pieces, corner kicks, adjusting free kicks, trajectory with the removal of time finishing, throw-ins, request to select your throw and take it with R1. Oh, okay. Lastly, our rule system has received some further improvements to ensure fairness across the pitch. Breakaway fouls. Improved our breakaway logic to better detect fouls involving the last player back. Offside calls. Remade the offsides logic to improve the accuracy of call. Okay, so I'm surprised they don't have VAR this year. When are they going to add VAR? I'm shocked. I don't know how they would do that, though. I don't know how they would add VAR, but it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on in this game this year. So, yeah, y'all let me know what you think down below. Pretty long video. If you made it to the end, man, you're a trooper, man, because that was a lot to go through. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. But this has been a deep dive. It's been a lot to go into, but, you know, we'll see what FC26 brings, but I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm super excited until I get my hands on the game and actually play it and see what it's about. So, yeah, let me know what you think down below. It's been nice to you guys, and I'm out.